Get up to rock, get up to burn. Stand with the pride, ever feel your desire. One day I noticed that my life was broken. It was not me who was controlling this body. Oh, I want to know what's really real to me before it vanishes like a wave. Get up to rock, get up to burn. Stand with the pride on me, the ways to make her. You must have heard it. Grasp the truth, hold it high, right your feet. That's what this makes us start with. You haven't heard it, girl. Keep my thirst for what it's worth. No use in passion, not oh. Get on the rock, get up to burn. Stand with the pride on me, the ways to make her. You must have heard it. Grasp the truth, hold it high. Trust the fears, that's how you're supposed to use it. You must have heard it. Go. Don't be afraid to look yourself in the eye. Beat that's on you, that's my heart beating you.
All right. What's this? Doki Doki. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit. Okay. I agree. This is a free-to-play game. I recently saw PewDiePie play this game, and apparently this is supposed to be like a psychological horror game, and I just don't know why, so I'm just gonna let's see how this goes. I was curious about it. It's super what's the word I'm looking for? Weeb, yeah, that works. Weeaboo, kawaii, whatever you want to call it. Please enter your name. Where's my number? Ah! No, screenshot. Oh, they don't take numbers? Ah, they don't take numbers. Sorry, smack that. Whatever. So let's see how this goes. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you know each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running anyway. However, I just sign and idle in front of the crosswalk unless Sayori catches up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. As PewDiePie would do.
You say that?
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. It's me, Spec9. Spec9? Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. Guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, sorry. I just can't get freaking Pew's expression of her out of my head. It's fucking hilarious. Across the street together, make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Sweet Nine, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. One of our main conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Anyway,
Uh-huh.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know?
And I know you're happy. Oh, true.
And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world.
Why am I doing this?
You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Yeah.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess. I'll promise you that.
Yeah. Yay!
Why did I let myself feel I should buy such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind. At least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sorry, wants me to check out some clubs. You mean like dance clubs? Oh, we out, son. I guess I have to choose, but to start with the anime club.
Anime! Hello?
Sorry? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. Look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd
catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed, yeah.
You don't need to wait up for me. It's gonna make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
Know what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie?
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she's the only... Can't read. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Anyway, come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep! I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's just so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. How about you? Excuse me. How about a yawn? I'm tired. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go.
Look at that hallway. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Oh god. That's not cool. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Hey everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new.
Oh, I told you, don't call me new member.
Eh?
I glance around the room. Girl number one. I don't even know what voice I should give you.
Oh, welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sorry, always says nice things about you.
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Oh, Smack 9. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club. It's full of incredibly cute girls. Ah, so kawaii. Oh, God. Kill me. Fuck. What's her voice again?
What are you looking for?
Fuck it. I forgot her damn voice already. If you want to say something, say it. Sorry.
Natsuki?
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Oh, shit. You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back to her. Get the fuck away from my ear, girl. You don't know me, son. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Oh, don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
That's her voice. That's right. It's great to see you again, Smack 9. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically completely out of my league. Well, I'd be damned. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little what? Uncomfortable. You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Smack 9. We made room for you at a table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. And look at the cupcakes. The cupcakes are delicious, yeah?
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
I really don't know her voice, I forgot.
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well? Yeah. It's too early for me to do voices, man. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walked over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs her wraps tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki probably marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Oh.
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats.
Yeah.
The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So kawaii. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry, take one. Well, damn. Sayori grabs one first and Monica I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing in her face.
It's delicious.
I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. You're a stalker, son. Stop stalking me. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did. Sorry, said.
Well, maybe. But not for you, you know, you dummy.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in a classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that No. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? You know. Anyways, I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... And that's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any other major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather... Oh, about a burp. Okay, I'm good. Nope. Okay. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica, this really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah.
We'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature, nor do I care. So, Smack 9, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that, which is 100% true, by the way. Manga!
Anime.
I muttered quietly to myself half-jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she kept quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the trim of her teacup with her finger. My favorite are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books and not people. She seems like a really lonely person. But you know, I like a lot of things. I'll try to cover herself up. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Ah, I read horror books. Once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I can really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, what's that?
Well, I just...
I can't keep up with the same tone for her. Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called
Don't say it out loud. And give that back.
Fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Saria slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulder. That's kind of creepy.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive.
Oh wait, I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experiences too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Oh, all that smack and talk. Now she's embarrassed. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poem.
We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri looks quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way everyone is even.
Yes, let's do it.
Plus now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of our club. Isn't that right, Smack Knight? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. What are those? No, I'm just kidding. I never said I would join this club. Saria may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry. I thought.
Smack 9.
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if I'm writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Wow, my character sounds like a pervert. Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Sorry, wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share it. Monica looks over at me once more. Smack 9. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Anime!
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I wonder. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Not really. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. What a mess.
Hey, Slack 9. Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in literature club? I wonder. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Alright, what the fuck am I gonna write? Oh boy.
It's time to write a poem. Oh, pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay, let's go. Hey, the beat is so fly. Now.
Alright, okay, so I could just pick any, I guess, hard.
Hey!
I really want to get with Yuri out of all of them, to be honest. And it's funny, there's supposed to be 4 of them, there's only 3 here. Why is that? Hold on. Contamination, disown. There you go. What sounds depressing? Mouse, jump, fester, vitality, fun, sunny, puppy, strawberry, entropy? Okay. Whisper, question, essence, hopelessness. I'm gonna think this would be it. Sadness, judgment, dance, vivacious.
No! No! Oh, not her!
Damn it. Fear.
What? What?
Bubbles, uncomfortable, philosophy, determination, hop, whistle, rap. Yes. Pleasure, kiss, agonizing nature, eternity, chocolate, kawaii, aura, vacation, agonizing, escape, inferno, strange, fickle, love, worry, explode, lust, Scorpio. Oh shit. Yes. Heartbeat, hurt, nibble, cage, climb. Valentine, intellectual, hair, sparkle, melody. Misfortune, incongruent. Portrait, sensation, sunset, people, captive. Incapable of extraordinary rainbow. This one? Fuck. Feather, destiny, charm, disorienting, lollipop, broken, flea, skirt, headphones, beauty. Broken? No! No! Grief. God damn it. Tenacious, disaster, mirror, stars are infinite sugar. Okay. F. What? Calm, anger, email, alone, frightening, cheer, promise, melancholy. Inflatable, passion, playground, fluffy, ribbon, death. What? Okay, that's kind of weird. Massacre, imagination, dazzle, crimson, spinning, wonderful, kitty, prayer, colorful family, massacre. Massacre. Clouds, unrequited, vibrant, journey, desire, pain, power fed. Just whatever. Shiny, candy, exciting, unending, similarly, Okay. Two more. Unrestrained lipstick, fantasy, special, time, sing, adventure, fireworks, waterfall, violence. Unrestrained. Whoop! Breathe, suicide, clumsy, twirl, doki doki. Doki doki! It's the name of the game!
I did it! It's in here!
Okay, sweet peace, poof, empty. Suicide? Yeah, well, that's depressing. Hi again, Smack9. Oh, hello. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Oh, nah, don't worry about it, bruh. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Smack9. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Ah, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sorry told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here, hang out, or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Oh, you got shut down, son. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying manga and manga. Ha!
Manga's literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Smack9 always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Yeah, like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable.
Sorry, that's because your room is so messy, distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Just a little bit. A little jealous.
How come you and Smack9 can become good friends too?
Sayori!
Hmm?
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know.
Wait, sorry.
Eh? Me?
Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sorry made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry. Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy, no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want me to.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might like.
It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want.
So what is this? Read book and chill? Like, what? This is... How's this girl accidentally being so cute?
Anime!
She even picked out a book she thinks I like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't even seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. It could be cheesy, I don't know. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Excuse me. Like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Aww. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh, that's fine. If I was focused then, I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book that you gave me, right?
I wanted to read some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Yeah. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book?
Oh. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, I mean, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them.
I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear.
Once it starts to pick up... Oh, shit.
Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
What's that, son? What's it about anyway?
Well,
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships. And her life starts to fall apart.
That's kind of dark. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri jelly giggles all of a sudden.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing? Smack 9?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. She's out of this world.
It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Oh! When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, on their own philosophy that they believe in. They suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be a naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. What are we talking about again?
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
You don't have to, really.
What are you talking about? What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. Alright, that's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to her. Oh,
Trying to get them DMs, though.
oh,
Yeah,
are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with something or somebody.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open a book and start the prologue. I still understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulders as I read. It's not a particular bad thing. Maybe a little bit distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sumimasen, anime. Sorry. It's just...
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
Oh, I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each learn in a little bit, our shoulders... Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way. So instead, I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I did the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's just like kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision.
Hey, she looking at me. What you looking at? Are you ready? So turn the page.
Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm reading or if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid if she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see. Well, you're a dick.
Yuri remains silent for a moment.
But Smack 9, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that.
Wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry. I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute.
Oh, what are you saying all of a sudden? You're scaring me, Smack 9. You do know I'm a boy, right? It's me, Mickey.
Oh, sorry. Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough. We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Oh.
Yuri exhales, expired from finishing her talk. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this.
Oh, that's not. It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Or, better yet, finish the damn book, because I'm not interested.
Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with?
I can't wait.
I forgot her voice for a second. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. They whip it out. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? I'm gonna pick Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Hello, Yuri. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
Yeah? What was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
He's going to hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
I guess you're right. What I'm getting so nervous for?
Enemy! Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? The use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. That's actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words of the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the styles and expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I hate to be talking about other people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do! I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Alright.
Ghost! Under the light.
Oh god, if I could read this, that'd be nice. Hang on. What the fuck does that say? What? Tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Okay, whatever. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I battle, or I bathe? It looks like I bathe. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Well, damn.
Click outside the poem area to continue. Okay.
I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting.
Yeah, I could barely read that shit. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. I just said I was. Damn you, game. But it took you a
long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. Which is actually true, I don't. I actually think your handwriting's pretty.
Eh? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Maybe I should go back to Minnie and tell her. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Instead of spicy, if you know what I mean. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Smack 9.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, with the poem, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their works. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the story, perhaps the subject of the poems is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more soul than putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
That's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so...
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Smack 9.
Me too. Zoom on it, Hi, Smack 9. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things, we can do better. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright. I'll keep that in mind. Of course! I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Anime!
Don't worry, Spec 9. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's a sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true.
I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Spec 9. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. Really, really low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Really, really low. Ah, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyways. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism? Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit more biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I've always helped you find a way that suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read poem now? Oh, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I'm always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then.
Give me that paper.
Alright, hole in the wall. Where is this going? Why you start with hole in the wall? It couldn't have been me. See the direction the speckle protrudes. A noisy neighbor. An angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. Whoa, this is at your house, girl? What the fuck? You have a hole in your wall? You trying to get some hoagies? I peer inside for a oh god. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a flum? Like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. Your eyes? What the fuck? What happened to your eyes? Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Whoa, that's weird. So wait. Okay. Based on what I've seen so far from this game, and not full playthroughs yet, I've only gotten right before the event that they're supposed to go later on. But this hole in the wall is metaphorically speaking of, I guess, us, the viewers, the player, the participant. So she's saying that we're looking at her through the hole. In this case, we're looking at the game, we're playing the game, and then the game's perspective is saying that when they look at us, it's many opportunities. As is my analogy of this. I don't really know if that makes any sense. Stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I guess we're gonna have to make some decisions later on in the game. I don't know. We'll see. So what do you think? It's very freeform. Is that what you call it? Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and kitty up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and you go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show the poem next? Sorry, because Natsuki's a bitch.
This is a good poem, Smack9. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? Not really.
I guess you're right. That's why I'm impressed me. But to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all.
I'm surprised I did one myself.
I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in a club room, question mark, huh? Well, of course. I'm not really into it just yet. See?
See? It's like I said before, Smack9. Deep down, you're not as selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do, yeah.
Thanks, Ari. I'm not sure Ari sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her at all.
Yeah, and I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yeah. Now you'll read my poem too, right?
Don't worry.
Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Alright, what the fuck she wrote? Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Alright, now if I read it in her voice, I'd be like this.
Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. Someone bring me the Batman. And I want breakfast.
Sorry. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit.
Oh, you can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night. I was killing the Batman, you see?
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't beat me. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast. And I didn't share with the Batman. He's an asshole.
Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip
breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever. But I guess I look forward to it.
Alright, Natsuki. You're the last person I gotta read. For now. Pop. Let's do it.
Smack 9! If you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. Why'd you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Oh, salt.
Fine. Oh, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve. But you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. You bitch.
Anyway, I guess I gotta see your mind now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid.
What the fuck is this?
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Do you want your balloon, Georgie?
Oh shit.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like Pal Kisser. I like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose.
Well, aren't you the best?
It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it's meant to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Yeah, expect.
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
Well, ain't that sweet?
Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monaco are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Oh, excuse me. Natsuki's eyebrows furry in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Oh? Did you say something?
It's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Oh, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? Don't make me tear up this bitch here. Somebody take me away from It's clearly about the feeling or giving up. How can that be cute?
Oh, I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Yeah? You mean you had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks. But really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Step 1, don't be a bitch. Step 2, don't be a bitch. Step 3, stop being a bitch.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. See, I already liked it. And Smack 9 did too. It's basically that I'm gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet.
nah.
And Smack9 liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it.
Uh-oh.
Oh. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Oh, shit.
Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Maybe you're just jealous that Smack9 appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours.
And how do you know you didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
Oh, God, what have I done here?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Anime.
Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs meant.
Oh, shit. Whoa! I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Smack9 started showing up.
Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you. Oh, shit.
I don't like fighting you guys.
I don't like fighting, guys. But where's the Batman? I want to fight him.
Suddenly, both girls turned toward me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Oh, boy.
Smack9! You're just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true.
She started it. She could get over...
If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective,
this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
what's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should just jump out of the reader and not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to me.
Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Smack9? Well?
But whoever I agree with, they probably think more highly of me. So of course, that's gonna be... I'm gonna agree with Yuri, because Natsuki is a total bitch. Like, she didn't need to say what she said about Yuri's boobs. Like, come on. Just because I came into this club and she says that all of a sudden that Yuri's boobs got bigger, like, what? What? Bitch? No, you're lame. Flat-chested bitch. No, but seriously, she's not that nice a person, so I'm gonna go with Yuri. Natsuki? You're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait! That's not an excuse for you to be mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. You wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri. Huh? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed.
Well, that's...
Well, here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute.
I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry.
But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that...
Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. Ah! She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. No, I don't. I really don't feel bad for her. You can just, like, get deleted if all I care. Go ahead.
Sometimes, when I'm hurt...
This fucking sorry comes out of nowhere.
It helps to take a walk and clear my head.
Sorry, she doesn't need to.
You know what? You know what? I'm going to do that. Don't spare me from having to look at all your faces right now.
Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the dust and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki.
Natsuki?
She really didn't need to do that. Look across the room, Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. Let's sit in a decent chair. Everything alright?
I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now.
No, Yuri! How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you.
Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Mac9. You're too kind.
I'm thankful to have you part of the club now. It's nothing.
One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So,
Yeah? What thing did Natsuki say?
well, never mind that.
I'm going to go make some tea. Ah, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How do you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Might not. How about you? I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Mac9! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sari beams at me. And it truly has been a while since Sari and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either.
Sari.
Oh, Sari. About what happened earlier.
Eh?
What do you mean?
Oh, what do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you.
Here. You know, Mac9, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
It's like Sari still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop? Really? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sari. said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use her as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yes. Let's do this. Another poem. Let's go find some poetry. Alright, misfortune, right? No. Fuck. Incapable. Grief? Jesus Christ. Explode. Death was... I don't remember if death was her. Fuck, I forgot. Damn it, man. Okay. Journey's sticky. Scars. Scars? Fuck. Vertigo, pure, calm, skirt, flying, headphones, lipstick, festive, disarray. Uncanny, child of melancholy, that was before. Inferno before, okay. Agonizing. I don't know. Alone? Fuck! Broken. Boop. Disown. Disown. It's keeping shop in the dark. Quiet. Dance loud. I'm gonna have to do it dark. What? Jeez. It's entropy. Covert. Clouds. Entropy. Okay. They seem to be separating from this girl here. Doki Doki, no. Depression? Fucking hell. Is she really depressed? Holy fuck. I know, climax is her. Question generality. Horror, of course. Fuck, I had a feeling pain was gonna be her. Damn. Sensations, fireflies, her email, lucky, variance. Variance? I don't even know which one would it be. Okay, there you go. Oof. I think I got more of freaking sorry than Yuri, which I'm a little disappointed, to be honest. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hey, Smack 9.
Yo, sorry. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in a club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyways.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks. Ha!
Yeah? That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons.
Why don't we take a look at your purse?
Oh. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sorry?
Yeah? Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it.
Yeah.
Sorry nervously reaches her coin purse, because that's a thing. In anime world! She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and you want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty...
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Oh! Yuri suddenly giggles.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! I expect Nine to let me borrow some money. That's... Don't get me involved like that, sorry. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford.
Ha! If only I followed that goal.
And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stuff like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. But there's no way you could think that. You weren't right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Anime.
My fucking throat's like itchy as hell, man. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki to making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, sorry. Whoa, shit, something smacked her. Oh!
Ah!
Out of nowhere, something smacked Sari in the face and tumbles onto the deck. Yo, she catch those hands, though. She caught my hands.
Oh, what was that? It's the Batman!
Where you been? A cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sari glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you.
Yeah, this Natsuki's a bitch, yo. She's salty at Yuri for her looks, and she's basic as fuck when it comes to her poem, and she just threw a cookie at Sayori's face, like for no reason.
Wow. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though.
Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good. Muff.
Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue. Anime.
You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours look really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah, what do you think I gave you that one?
Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you share this one with me.
Oh, too close for comfort. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Jeez. I get it, I get it.
Cookie's still in there, and Natsuki reaches out to nudge Sayori off over. Sayori someone leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Yeah, well, she just ate her fucking cookie.
Hey!
Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful Sayori just trots away to safely. Yuri and I laughed as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell sorry? Eh?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Where's Monica anyways?
Good question. Oh wait, good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's
I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. Anyway, she's probably popular after all.
You don't think she has a...
Uh-huh. I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us can... Not really. I disagree with that comment.
That's true.
Excuse me.
Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry. Sumimasen. I'm super late. And there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried about that or anything.
Monica.
Oh, wrong voice.
Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all, eh? You're so strong-willed.
Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyways? On my last period today. Ha! Stay off. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? Fuck. Mickey. Oh, piano? I wasn't aware you play music as well as Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That sounds so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Smack 9. Monica smiles sweetly. Yeah! Fucking anime. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to chair once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks! So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm not sure... I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyways. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey, Yuri! Oh? Ah. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Oh, no! I was just kind of waiting for you. Ah, if that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yeah, let's! Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. Hey! Thanks for the follow, man. You just started this game? Yeah, I did actually. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. Know anything about it? Briefly, I've watched 2 videos so far from, on YouTube from PewDiePie. He played a little bit of it, and it seemed interesting because there's some talks about it being like psychological horror in it, and I'm just curious as to see where it goes. But yeah, I just started this like an hour ago or something like that, roughly. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contracts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
Yeah, why not? Shall we go then?
Yeah. Where are the 2 of you off? Eh? We're just... Yuri was going to make some tea, so... I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. Perfect, don't watch anymore? I know, I don't want to watch anymore because I'm really curious about it, so... and I'm glad that it was actually free. I was wondering, like, man, when I went on Steam, I was looking for it, and I was like, oh, free to play. I was like, oh, sweet! I can actually, see how it goes then. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's...
Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Spec 9 in club activities?
See, like, this part here, what's going on with Yuri and myself getting the water pitcher, I don't remember seeing whatsoever. Also, the scene earlier in the game where Yuri and Natsuki were arguing about their poems in different styles, and the way Natsuki replied to Yuri was kind of unsettling. It was like really bitchy of her, so that was totally different. I wasn't expecting that too. So those are different things I didn't see before. My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that.
Then let's go, Smack 9.
Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow.
Hey, it's just me and Yuri. Oh,
didn't see this coming. This is totally different. Okay. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. Okay, what's going on?
I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Yuri.
Something about the way she said that made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me?
No, Yuri, come on. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that.
Spec 9, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me?
Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them anyway. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light train shower into a hurricane.
Oh. No.
Multiple stories based on choices, yeah. Just you and me, Kappa. Yeah, Kappa. Let's go.
Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that?
Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that?
Friend, you say?
Yuri lifts her head. Man, come on, Smack 9.
We're a little more than friends, aren't we, Yuri?
Spec 9, I really like being friends with you.
Ah, thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too.
I want more.
I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway,
Oh, yeah. Shall we go?
yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Really? That's it? Dang it, man. Alright,
Smack 9. Do you like oolong tea?
I was gonna... What is oolong tea? My character's so enthusiastic. Oh yeah! Oolong tea! Let's go. Anything is fine.
Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Diablo, 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get to the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an...
Oh, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything.
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I said I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you, who's around anyway.
Hey! She's starting to feel the feelings, man. Come on. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Smack 9. It's very endearing.
That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Smack 9, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
What's that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is. She got some back pain.
It's most likely because
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading?
Yes. I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sari's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. Hey!
I can't see too well.
Oh. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Anime! Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Oh, come on, Smack.
You're a teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Oh god. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. Ha ha ha! After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
Oh, that's okay. I won't take any.
Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages.
Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Anime! Yuri opens the book with both hands. Hey, look at the little particles flying around her. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Make sure you don't touch her bad posture. Kappa. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Maybe you should give her chocolate candy in her mouth, huh? What about that? Just take a piece of it, just like, here. I know you can't touch it, but you can at least chew on it. You know, that would work out. Come on, make them move, son. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it. Oh, so I actually do that. Oh, okay. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. Hey! Oh shoot! I actually did it! Oh crap! Okay. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Uh-oh. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. It's back 9. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well... You were just helping. That's something that friends do. Yeah. Okay. Right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was. Yeah. Then you don't need to stop or anything. Hey! As good as she said, keep going with the chocolates. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book. But I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. Oh. She's like, are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it? Do it. Fucking dare you. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breath. Oh boy. I raise my arm. Oh! Like before, Yuri parts it. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her... Whoa. In her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. What? Wait. What happened? Okay, everyone. What? What happened? Did this shit just cut me back over here? What the fuck? What the fuck? Jury just met. It's time to share Come on! You gotta be shitting me! Did you just cock block me? What the fuck? Monica, you devil. Damn. It's time to share poems. Spec 9, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. Shit. Damn. Oh, damn. That was like worst timing. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. Oh, come on. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Oh. What? This... Really? Who should I show my poem to first? Well, I kind of want to show it to Yuri. Just because of what just happened, I want to see the interaction between my character and Yuri. See how it goes.
let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
Spec 9. This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up this? How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why.
You did a good job.
You did a good job explaining. Wrong voice. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her.
Yeah? Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds real stupid. But seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy.
Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Why you lied to me? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it.
I don't believe you. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me.
Do you really think that? Is it because of your voice? Is it because you sound like Mickey Mouse? Is that it? You have mice ears? Huh? Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Yeah, I do.
If it's with you. Alright. The raccoon. It happened in the dread of night, while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. Okay. Wait, what? What was the last poem about? Oh shit, pay attention here. Wait, what? It's about a raccoon! Like, okay, I'm paying attention. The last poem was about, the ghost. The ghost thing. Something about ghosts. Fuck! I forgot. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Well, it reminds me of something about ghosts. It's not a raccoon. Oh, this one's not a raccoon. Okay, no. I'm talking about the last one before this one. When I first read their poems. It's not a raccoon. Well, it says it's a raccoon. It's metaphorically speaking about a raccoon, though. So, all right, let me go back to what I was reading. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious is well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon in sight, increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft, the raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I am merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Slice the bread and I feed myself again. Okay, I don't know what this means. The raccoon. It sure sounds like she's talking about, is she trying to talk about me? Like, am I the raccoon and I'm falling for her bait and at the end of this all she's gonna kill me? Is that what it is? Is this like a foretelling of my death? Like she's keep giving me bread in this sense. She keeps making me feel like I'm gonna go to her instead of everybody else or something like that. I don't know. Let's see.
It was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I'm not gonna tell you what's about. I know. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about. That's right.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using a poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
Well, because they're embarrassing, and people will make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Smack9?
Well, yeah, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things.
I can show you more.
Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Smack9.
That's exaggerating a little bit.
It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now, I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that.
It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Alright, at this point, why don't you tell me who should I go next? Like, I know it doesn't really matter. At least I think it doesn't matter which order I go, but I mean, if it's up to you. Sorry, Natsuki or Monica. Sorry, alright. I'm just thinking about the voice I made for this one. It's so bad.
I like this.
No, that's not it. Fuck.
Where's the map? Alright, I like this one, Smack9. It has some nice feeling in it.
I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah! Me either.
Sorry, you're so dumb. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
You want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well,
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet! Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, sorry.
Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Yeah.
Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic.
It is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing myself after all. Thanks, Sparkline. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Alright. Let's see what she wrote. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb, then forefinger, and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my friends go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the room, in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. And they come in such a in a hurry. They don't want my bottles that much. Or wait, do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in charts all over the floor. Yeah, this is depressing as heck. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Well, this is a definitely different take from the very first poem I read from her. First one was just rushed in the morning and something about breakfast. That's all I remember. But yeah, this one's definitely more memorable. Holy crap! Sorry, did you really write this?
Of course I did! Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yay! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Yeah.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, last two. And this one, I'm gonna pick Natsuki next, because every time I pick Monica, she likes to give like a tip of the day at the end of her rambling, so I'm gonna talk to Natsuki next.
Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort.
That's good.
But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious.
What do you mean by that?
Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level.
Natsuki stopped short all of a sudden.
Don't tell me.
Yeah?
You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you?
What are you talking about? And keep your voice down.
You know Yuri would love this angsty.
Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean... I mean...
Uh-oh.
Looks like I'm in trouble.
Uh-oh.
I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me.
I'm so done with you.
Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me.
Take your stupid poem. If you write it for someone else, just don't show it to me.
Well, you see, if the game didn't give me that option to, I would have never shown it to you, okay? So calm the fuck down. Please. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Oh! I didn't even get a chance to read her poem. That is different. Okay. That's cool. Hi again, Smack9. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I'll give my poem to Monica. Alright. This one's good. I feel like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. Nani? You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. But I wasn't. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a Oh! Yeah, a fictional one anyway. She got me there. A fictional one. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Well, I know. I was just saying. Anyway, want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Okay, so, again, I saw PewDiePie's last video on this game, So I've seen this poem before, and I thought it was creepy as hell because it starts off with "Save me." At the bottom, it says "Load me." I don't know what the frick she's trying to convey, and then she breaks the fourth wall right afterwards, I think, right? So again, I saw this part already, but some of the other stuff that happened previously I didn't see because it's different choices that I made. It loaded me. But let's see. Anyways, save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. You know, this just sounds like what's that guy from Star Trek? The way he speaks is like, the colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless. What the fuck does that word say? Cacophony? What? Cacophony? What the hell? Cacophony. Cacophony. Wow, I'm sad. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Alright. Of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking. And they have the upside down cross. Great. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. Cacophony? Cacophony. Cacophony. Alright, cacophony. Got it, thanks. Like playing a vinyl in a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. And then there's like a big gap, and it says load me. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really sort of make it feel like there's trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Which, you see at that point, fourth wall breaking, like, you know, her telling me to save my game, which I haven't saved yet, by the way. I'm gonna save it right now. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? I don't know, but I'm gonna save... Pa! Right there. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright, and then this part, they talk about the event. Something of the sort. Anyways, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? You scared? I'm scared too, man. Shoot. I don't know what's about to happen. I don't, honestly. I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put something together, anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
I really don't like Natsuki, that's why I gave her that voice. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sari has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Oh, I'm sorry. thought you heard about it already. Have you not heard the news? Oh, what a bad. The bad is a what? Oh, what a bad. Okay, yeah. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Monica? Yes? We're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. It says here, what? Well, she doesn't have the bad posture I'm looking for, so I guess I agree with you. Yeah. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sari is putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sari, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't. You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Dies. Why did I forget her voice? Rise! There you go. No, sorry. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago? It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. Sumimasen. But it's too late. Haha! You're all screwed. Might as well do it anyways. I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yes! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. Yeah.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in a club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. In the club. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sari looks worried. I guess that leaves me to no choice. I agree. I don't mind. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sari and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with.
Alright!
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Yuri sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monica? Not gonna say it. Monica. This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect it to do in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Oh, of course. Now let's see. You're the best, Yuri. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each time she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Damn.
That was so good, Monica.
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. And you're the best, Yuri. Thanks. He said, hey, I was saying thanks like I thought you meant like my impression of Yuri was the best. That's what I thought you were saying. My apologies, Sensei. I'm so sorry. I was incorrect. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next. Ah, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri.
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns, and is structured that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she was bewildered, even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught off so guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, he's so mad. He won't give up. That is, he broke status. Alright. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops on her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow.
Ah.
Yeah. Sorry, I giggled.
Sorry.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori brings her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was... soft, yeah, right? Voice was made as a perfect match. poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's sincere and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. Yay, Sayori!
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Smack 9 liked it.
Not really.
I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know that. I know what you mean. Yes, well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone.
The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know?
Okay. Now
who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Smack 9. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Smack 9 lower everyone's standards a little before I have...
Why is she such a total bitch? Jesus.
Natsuki.
It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. You did a clip by ArmyBro511. Whoa. Okay, so I'm on to. I'll watch that later if it's a video. Alright. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem's called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You better not make me do it again.
Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be very easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so.
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. She needs to button up that jacket. Yeah, she does. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort so far. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Alrighty then. Stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sari and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayuri?
Yes.
Look at you two, always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Smack9. You don't have to say it. Whatever.
Whatever, let's go already. Alright, so this is the part where I want to choose differently than what I've seen. And this is like a sincere answer anyways. I woke home with Sari once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sari is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Sorry. Hey, Sari.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to,
Sorry, fumbles with her words.
So let's just say one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Okay. I would still walk home with Sari, or I would walk... fuck that, dude. I would walk home with Yuri. I'm gonna tell her straight up. Straight up. I will walk home with Yuri. Boom. There you go. Walk home with Yuri. Ah! Let's see what happens. I wonder what she says. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that makes my heart pound? Why, hello there. Heated water. How you doing? Welcome to the Twitch stream. I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so...
Isn't she so beautiful and smart?
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
Haha, you admitted it.
Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, huh? You know?
Need you. Sorry. Doing good, thank you. Going for Sari? No, I'm going for Yuri. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. In the club, eh?
If you say so.
The conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. It was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. But I just said I would rather walk with Yuri than Sayori. Just saying. I've admitted to that. Like, come on, Smack9. My character's gotta man up. just gotta tell her that the way it is. Like, listen, I don't like walking with you. You're an awkward as all hell person to walk with. Alright? Goodbye and good day to you. No, I'm just kidding. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days. Who knows what will happen in that time? I don't know, who knows? Yeah. I should probably save the game. Save here. Alright. Oops, I almost exited out the actual client. Alright. So, this is another poem, and my main focus is try to get Yuri to pretty much, you know, get with Yuri compared to the other two. I don't really care about the other two, I just want to get with Yuri. So, we gotta pick really depressive words, I feel like. At least I think it is. Let's see. Skipping, afterimage, peace, family, dream, hope, flee, melody, joy, effulgent. I think that's how you pronounce it. Effulgent. I can hear just fine and all. It's just slightly too low, like 5%. Okay. To in-game volume. Sure thing, buddy. That's the mic. That's the wrong one. How about that? Is that better per se? Is it lower on your side? Do I need a little bit more? That's perfect. All right, cool. Nice. Okay. Which word should I pick? I'm thinking about this one. And it worked. Let's go. Okay. Flying, heaven sent, passion, anxiety, giggle, essence, frightening, time, twirl, or depression. Last time I picked depression, it was on Sayori that she jumped. So that's a no-no. Anxiety? I don't think anxiety fits with her. I feel like maybe frightening feels more with Yuri, but I could be wrong. So I'm gonna try frightening though. Ah, yeah, let's go. Okay, cool. Lucky, death, lollipop, sticky, pain, spinning, boop, Valentine's, shame, or horror. This one's obviously horror. Amazing playground, feathers, sunny bed, unrequited, judgment, fireflies, cage, and cheer. Unrequited? Fuck. Damn. Wrong one, smack. No. Unstable, rose, variance. Explosion. What I recall was variance. Alone, portrait, special, pop-up, vertical, wonderful, despise, partly, misfortune, and awesome. I don't think it was alone. Despise or misfortune? Maybe misfortune? I don't know. What do you think? These words I don't remember which one I picked from. Portrait, special, pop-up, vertical, wonderful, despise. Like, it could have been alone, despise, or misfortune. When in doubt, go for the long, complex words. Okay, cool. No! It went to Sayori! No! Damn it! Entropy. Vibrant, jump-proof, brief, clumsy, ring-pile, tragedy, a tall heartbeat. Tragedy. God damn it, sorry. Friends, fun, headphones, hot bubbles, unending, holiday, suicide. I know, that's for sure, sir. Starscape, incongruent, cute, pink, fussy, whistle clouds, prayer, candy. I'm gonna have to go with the long word that time. Infinite anger, perfect massacre, sing, vacation, lazy ribbon, heartburn, excitement.
Massacre.
Shining, broken, laugh, vivid, ambient, landscape, dance, bunny, flower, kitty. Shoot. Ambient? Okay.
Nani? Oiwa.
Promise, nature, color, anime, uncontrollable, determination, intellectual, hurts, fickle, and kiss. Uncontrollable? Determination, intellectual, uncontrollable. Yeah, baby. Skirt, disarray, play, calm, climax. I know that's for sure. Shopping, marriage, uncanny, chocolate, fluffy. Milk, defeat, sunset, and romance. Analysis. Defeat? Fuck. I got sorry. Damn it. Fireworks, tenacious, contamination, wonderful, pout, email, disown, tears, beauty, and peaceful. Disown? Okay. You know, picking these words out, both Yuri and Sarah are very depressive people anyways, it sounds like. Or it looks like that. Because one word I would think would go for Yuri and it's not, and it goes for freaking Sarah. Like, what? Okay. Question, smile, universe, sensation, dazzle, daydream, nibble, meager, loud or sweet. Meager? Ah! Jumpy, treasure, adventure, crimson, fear, forgive, aura, happiness, summer, and childhood. I want to say fear, but I don't think she's afraid of her own likes. The way she explained herself earlier in the game, her likes towards horror and stuff like that. I don't think she has fear per se. I don't know. I'm either thinking about fear or crimson. The obvious one sounds like fear. Damn it! I knew not to pick fear! Come on! Melancholy, that's easy. Secretive memories. Mouse, electricity, silly. Graveyard? There you go. Alright. Oh man. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Those fake ass laughs. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too.
I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great.
If you were to sound a little more enthusiastic, that'd be nice. Weren't you complaining about just yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sound a bit like Sari all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid?
Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Sounds like you want to get with Yuri, so you imagine she's Mickey Mouse. She's Mickey Mouse indeed. Oh, come on.
Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people.
I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people?
Because it's right in your name. Monica.
Anime! That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that jokes makes no sense in translation. Ah, never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now.
Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway.
Excuse me. Where's Sayori anyway? Fourth wall break, I know, right? In translation. Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. Uh-oh. Ah, is she depressed that what I told her? Is she sad? Is today the day I get to walk with Yuri? Is that how it works? Please? I'll walk over to her. Hey, sorry. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again.
I'm sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, don't worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having the fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Spec 9, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica appears across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you. Wait, what? I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Smack 9. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. I swear, it's because of what I told her. That's what it is. That's why she's so down. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try to talk to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Smack 9. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Ah, I made her sad. She's depressed that I like Yuri over her. Oh shoot. She's been so much happier ever since she joined the club. Oh, that's so sad. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Smack 9. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Meanie. Because that's just how she is when she's around you. Oh man. They make me feel bad now. I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently waltz her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. Hey, what's up, Yuri? But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. Hey, let's make those moves, bro. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I sit up from my desk and sit in one next to her own.
I didn't mean to bother you or anything.
Relax. You didn't even do anything.
But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts.
Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell what I was thinking like that?
Well, it's something I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring at you or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that.
In any case, I guess you're right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern.
Don't apologize. Troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who found the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I'd be glad to listen.
It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori.
Sorry?
Yeah, she seems a little bit off today. But when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her.
Oh, that's quite romantic.
Eh?
Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand.
Oh, it's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all.
Oh, I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings.
Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Sure seems like it.
Smack 9. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight.
Plain sight.
And there are many untold stories, untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them.
Ah. So you think there might be something behind it after all?
Mm-hmm. I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the other side don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she?
Well, I guess that was the case.
Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
Not really, but I guess. But you don't need to put it that way, Yuri. Please. Future waifu. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Hey, her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze.
Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you.
I don't like Sayori.
That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person.
No!
To have you feel that way about.
No! Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you.
Oh, that's not a compliment, is it?
It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading?
Well, as long as you're okay with it.
Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Well, 3 dots. It's quiet as heck. Okay, no, there's the music. Alright. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Monica, what did she tell you? Give me the deets.
Tell me.
You don't care about Saturday at all? Well, I wouldn't say at all. It's just... like... not really. No, but seriously, Sayori is a nice person and all. It's just, I don't want the character to feel like the decisions that were made based on my personal options that they now have to regret it, in the sense that they had to go back and fix their relationship, which then takes me away the path that I wanted to go to. I don't know, I just feel that type of way for some reason when the character feels empathy or feels that way for, like in this case for Sayori. That's all. I mean, like, come on. My character does not like her that way, but they're good friends. That's all. And that's it. You don't care about Sayori at all? Honest question. Doesn't seem like it. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. I do wonder what she was talking about Sayori though, honestly. I do want to know. I want to know. I want to know. Can you tell me? Alright, as always, I'm going to talk to future waifu, Yuri, first. Well, that's good. Alright, Yuri.
Spec 9. Your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little nervous even. Oh, envious. Sorry, wrong word. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally.
Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after.
Hey! Is that so?
Yuri gently smiles to herself.
This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this.
I remember you mentioning this yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame.
Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice.
What do you mean? Smooth moves, right? Well, Yuri smiles sadly.
Spec 9. During lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that?
BRB, gonna heat myself up and make some tea. Oh, I get it. Water. Alright, go ahead. Make some tea. I'll be here. It's a great time
to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You can say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out of all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like I know-it-all.
People say that about you?
I'm not a know-it-all, Smack 9. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings. And all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you.
I just read that. Real talk, I'm just waiting for the day Disney puts Mickey through puberty. Well, tiny one, he just shows up sounding like Mr. T. I pity the fool. It's like, what's that, Donald? What you say, nigga? What? What do you want? Oh, man. That's funny. Then I started sharing it with you. Then I really understood what was missing all the time. But I haven't really done anything. No. That's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Smack9. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I just feel really happy. Rude? Wait, what? What's going on? Message is being held for review. Allow. We'll post it to chat. Welcome to my clubhouse, bitch. Oh god, that was funny. Thanks for your feedback. Yeah, I just read it. I got it. I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. If other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? Come on, son. A little more than just a friend. When he says he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you got what I need. When you say he's just a friend. When you say he's just a friend. If you put it in that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Alright, so another poem from yours truly, Yuri. Let's see what she wrote this time around. Ghost Under the Light Part 2. Another ghost story. Following up after the raccoon. Okay. The Tendrils? What? What? I'm horrible at reading the script. Holy crap. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A toned figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds, the silhouette grows closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I am too late. Alright, see you soon, man. But I'm too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp at the drop. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers, my heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to his forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Okay. Giving up on understanding. A laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touched his what? His left? His hand. Oh, his hand. The flickering stops. The ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. Okay. Finishing the poem, I started to hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Why? Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Hey. Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Hey! Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back toward me. Huh. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can, promise. Once again. What? What? No! What's going on? Did the game crash on me? No freaking no way. No! You are kidding. Oh, okay. We got it. Okay. You mean I can keep it? Okay, hold on. Let me save it. Hang on, save. Okay, we saved it. We got it. No worries. It's all good. I saved the game just in case it decides to crash for no reason. Oh, we're good. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good for people, but... Look at history? For the text you meant... Okay, hang on. Oh! Okay, that's cool. Once again, Yuri falls... Okay, you mean I can keep it? That's nice, I didn't know that. I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Oh, yeah, you can return some favors. Don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri flying turns back towards me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri simply smiles at me and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Alright. Let me check up on Sayori. Let's see what's going on with her. She seems cheerful. Uh-oh, there goes that smile, it's gone. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all,
you wrote this for someone else. Ah, you see? So she is feeling some type of way. Yeah, she knows, like, I dubbed her. That's what it is. She realizes that I just dubbed her. Wow. Alright, well, I mean, it is what it is, you know? Move on.
Probably Yuri.
Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping.
Meaning, sorry. I know, she feels so down. Oh, man.
That makes me really happy.
You're right, bullshit.
And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank Thank you, Smack9.
Sorry. Is there something wrong?
No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today.
Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. Yeah, that's the voice I've given her.
Oh well. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
If you insist.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Oh, and she leaving early. That's it. It's over. We don't walk with Saori no more. Saori? Wow. So she's gonna leave.
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well today, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I could say anything else, Saori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Wow, I didn't even, like, get to read her poem. Like, that was not my intention. I want to just read her poem. Damn. I'm gonna miss out. Fuck. Alright. Right away, no thanks. Great.
Yeah, no thanks.
Eh? You didn't even...
Next.
That was quick. Woo! Flying right through this now, guys. Let's go. Hi, Spec9. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. Yeah, she's a chain smoker, man. Cause, okay, I gave her that voice cause she was a total like bitch towards Yuri earlier in the game, and her character persona overall is just god awful. I'm just like, no, you're gonna be the worst of the worst. So here you go, chain smoking it is. You think you're cool, huh? Well, here's a pack of cigarettes. Here's a whole carton of them. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It will also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. Because she's the only one left that I'd be able to read stuff from, I guess. I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Your style's gotten so refined, Spec9. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Never got why people hate on Jersey? Why don't you ask Jersey Sword? Thank you very much. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spent with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked in a whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's, it's awfully suspicious, you know? Spending time with her in the clubroom every day? Reading that edgy novel with her? Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. Alright, that's where you mess up when you say, I just feel bad for her, or bad for someone, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Like, what happens if she overhears that? Like, if she overheard me saying to somebody else, like, oh, no, I'm just messing with her because I feel bad, I pity her, you know, like, I'm just sorry for her. That's messed up. You know, like, it doesn't come out as genuine if you say that. If she catches you saying that. At least that's how I feel like. Read one bit of text from Yuri. That's Mr. T. Oh, read one bit of text from Yuri. That's Mr. T. Okay. Fine. I'll do that when it comes up again, I guess. The MC so clueless. I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either way, you know? Alright, alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up, so if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. Uh-oh. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. This is gonna be some weird-ass poem. Alright, let's read it. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the current of the winds. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. When all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, that last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall. Even more. Sounds like Life Alert can't even help you. So, gentle as a feather, a dry quill expressionless, but a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amounts to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Well, that was different than the last poem. It's not that I like her, it's that I pity her. That's what people like to hear someone saying behind their back. They might if it's Mr. T's voice. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are sort of the things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Huh. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you should know that better than anyone. Fuck it, it's a word. Philosophical. I think you know the better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yes, that. Anyway, here's my writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you what your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. Yeah, because it's only myself, Natsuki, and Yuri that's left. Let me save. Alright, return. By the way, if you guys have not yet followed, I encourage you to do so. Hit that follow button. It would be much appreciated. It will help me really want to do this a lot more as well. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out?
Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you just say something strange just now?
Huh?
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Hey, heated water. Totally awesome, man. Thank you very much. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez.
Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
You know, as he says, it's always calm before the storm. Or something like that. Right? There's a phrase, something to that extent. Anyways. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
Ah, it seems you're right.
Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? Your awesomeness has been totally validated, indeed. It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Oh, wait.
I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Ah, come on.
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home, whether you pick the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
Ah, no, we were not all lovey-dovey. We're just friends. That's it. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Oh!
That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so... Yeah, she's avoiding me because I know exactly what happened. I know what it is. You know, it's just... It's obvious. It was me all along. It's all been me. It's all my fault. Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Yeah, just don't leave the cigarette ashes in them this time, Natsuki, you bitch, alright? I saw that black freaking flickery stuff on the cupcakes last time. That was your cigarettes, right? Stop putting them out, damn it. Yeah, it's obvious that you're a meaner. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
And for myself, I'm going to be printing and sampling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri?
I'm useless.
No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now, Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader of my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. The atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Smack 9. What? The one who's truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Michael suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you.
No thank you, Natsuki.
It's not like Monika's gonna give me a choice and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Spectre might not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, you may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making an excuse for Smack 9 too.
What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't? Just what do you think?
Guys. Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Smack 9 to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well.
Sorry. I was just saying, though. Where's my Mr. Teen Light? Damn. Pitiful. Which one was it? You wanted me to read it towards Yuri, right? Okay.
Jeez. Can't we just settle this already?
Yeah. Spec 9, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course.
Very well then.
My throat is like it's scratchy as like oh hell, man.
Very well then. Very well then. I'm not Mr. T. I'm Mickey Mouse.
In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm gonna go with oh, hey, I get to choose. I get to choose who I spend my weekend with. Oh boy, let's go. You already know who I'm gonna pick. I like how Sorry has 3 dots, but I don't care because I'm gonna be with Yuri. Well, I'd probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me?
Are you serious? Why would you?
Natsuki. I can already tell you're about to say something mean.
No. I was just saying that.
You'll be helping out. You'll be helping out with Yuri then, huh? Smack 9? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
I'm glad. I've had a bit of a habit overthinking things, so I think your assistance will be very useful.
That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself?
I mean, yeah.
You're gonna be upset if I picked Monika? I wasn't gonna pick Monika. I barely know the lady. Like, the whole playthrough so far, she's just creepy in a sense of Alright, first of all, the poem that we read before this one from Monica, telling me to save my game, then to load game, and breaking the fourth wall. Do you think I really want to spend my weekend with someone like that? That's just... No. Just... No. Stop. That's weird. Break the fourth wall. It's a video game. Stop it, guys, please. No.
I already said I would be fine.
Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. Hey, Salty Spittoon, how tough are you? So is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be it. Are you guys excited?
Well, excited might not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit.
Do you feel the same way, Smack9? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. Yeah, you already know. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Silent.
Natsuki!
What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything.
No! That's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Spec9 picked me.
Uh-oh.
And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. Nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so...
I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though.
Why?
Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden.
I know, I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Saori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Saori would say at a time like this. What is that? Is that like a tentacle squid? Squid. Because Saori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
Oh. I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event.
I believe you too.
Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Now let me save the game. There you go. Let me return. Alright, let's get out of here then.
Hey Yuri, you wanna walk home? Come on, let's go.
I started to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other.
Oh!
Is it that time? We about to do it? Let's go. Let's see. Eh? Turn around.
Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend.
Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number?
I think that would be the best way, yes.
Alright then. Yuri and I exchanged phone numbers.
Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
Why Sunday, man? We got Saturday too, you know? Sunday's like right before Monday. I like to enjoy my Sundays. Let's just get this over with Saturday. Oh, it's Saturday. Saturday. Eh? My house? You don't know Big Shack?
My house? Is that a problem?
No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. Yeah, I've been a little sleepy. I've been up since 3 in the morning. And I think I started streaming around 5 or so. Something like that. I don't know.
But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house.
Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it shouldn't matter much either way, so I just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are.
Don't underestimate yourself, Smack 9. I think that it will make a very productive team. If you only choose me because you felt bad or something.
Wait! You don't actually think that, do you?
I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me.
You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. Yeah.
But
Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right?
I didn't realize.
I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while.
I believe you.
As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. He means the 2 reasons. Yeah, I know, right? Not that one reason, there's 2 of them. Thank you very much.
Am I really looking forward to Sunday?
You mean her reading posture? Yeah. I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this! Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday? Oh, yeah. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. There's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. Whoa. Foreshadowing. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. Okay. It's already Sunday. Yeah, that went by quick. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yo, I'm gonna tell her, yo, welcome to the clubhouse. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit more when it's just the 2 of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't too long before I was already learning more about her. Hey, but putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind, between what Sayori said and what Monica said. Is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? She doesn't need you. You're just friends. Just wave, smile, and wave. You know, when you shake your hands side to side like this, you may not be able to see me, but I'm waving my hand side to side. That's all. I decided to visit Sarah before Yuri comes over. Oh boy, he's gonna ruin it. He's gonna ruin everything with Yuri. I can tell. He's gonna ruin it. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori, so mean. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's house like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her. Yo, don't tell me she killed herself. Don't fucking tell me that I go upstairs and find her, like, dead in the bathroom on her bed, slit her wrist or some shit. Just because of what I told her before. That's just like, what? What? Don't tell me that happens. I might be over-exaggerating just a wee bit, but just saying. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sorry? Okay, she's alive. Thank God. Alright.
Smack 9.
I sit down in her room. Sorry, forces a smile, but it's easy to tell she's different. Oh my god. There's a minute of silence between us. I'm actually genuinely feeling bad. I'm not gonna lie. I'm genuinely feeling bad, but I'm trying not to feel bad and undo what I've done with Yuri just to make Sayori happy, but I don't want to at the same time. You know, it's like, you just can't have both. Unfortunately, life doesn't work that way. You can't have both. Let that be a lesson to you.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're
right. Be nice. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animal and Walter reason that she's had for years now. You know, they even put like the sad music. Like, really?
If you came over often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today?
Yeah, but... Wait, how do you know that? Sorry, had already left by the time we decided the last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
That's true. What about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me
and Yuri then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Smack 9.
Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? Oh shit.
Why can't it be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings.
Oh, she had a crush on me.
If I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It's just what's torturing me.
Sorry. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in the trap, Smack9. But you're wrong.
Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Smack9? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is...
I fucking knew it! I knew she's had depression. You see? Remember when I was picking out the words that I would think that would match with Yuri and end up going towards Sayori sometimes? And I was like, man, that was depressive as fuck. That's why. She's a depressive person, and this is the first time my character has seen it. That's what it is. That's all it is. You see? Nothing is wrong. I've done nothing wrong. I didn't do anything. Alright.
I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of... What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how to worthless...
Come on. That pisses me off. What reason is there to do anything when I'm fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. Fuck, man. This is starting to get to the feels. I'm in shock. Can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Satori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Saori? Huh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Smack9. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then it would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. What? It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. It also feels like a bat being swung around my head, against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club. Oh man! It feels like a spear going through my heart. Oh my god. Are you serious? So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Saori. But I don't need to understand. The fuck? Whatever it takes for me to help you start hurting. That's what I'll do. No, Smack9. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped this is everything could be like it was. Like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down, said, man, now she's crying. I made her cry. Why? I'm sad. I'm sad. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish, that's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. I pulled her into a tight embrace. Smack9, Saori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Smack9. Saori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Saori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No? Don't do this to me. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. All I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. If there's anything that you need me to do, you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Saori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings back now. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sorry lets me go. As she does so, I'll let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? Is what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sari wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be one of where I have other plans around. I know there's so many feels right now. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sari shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. By the way, the game breaks sometimes. What? It breaks sometimes. And you can prevent it by opening your game files and watching them to make sure they don't change. Kind of a bad time to mention it, but sooner than later. What do you mean the game files change? What? Right. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Saturday and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sari is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Alright. Let's save it here. Overwrite this one. Alright. Well, guys, it's 9 in the morning. And as much as I would love to continue playing it while I'm streaming right now, I am really tired. So instead, I'm gonna call it a night right now. And I'll be streaming later on today. For those of you who, if there's more people on the stream watching, hit that follow button so that way you know when I'm back on. And I'll see you guys next time. Alright? Have a good day. Thank you for joining. I hope you guys enjoy the stream. I'm gonna put the outro right now, or intro, outro. This is what I'm using so far, so bear with me. Alright, give me 1 second. Alrighty then.
Get up to rock, get up to burn, stand with the pride, never feel your desire. One day I noticed that my life was broken. It was not me who was controlling this body. Oh, I want to know what's really real to me. masterpiece of how